It was a cold winter morning on the island of Sodor, and last night, a big storm raged across the island. The storm had gone, but the damage was all over the place. The Fat Controller put Edward in charge of cleaning up the damage, and he and James set off to find what needed to be done. First, they arrived at Brendan Docks. Boxes, crates, and containers were shattered everywhere.
For repair? This mess will need clearing up, and the workmen will need a shunting engine to help, and with Salty at the diesel works for repair. Better ask Mavis. Got that, James?
Docks, shunting, Mavis. Wait for me!
James in charge. Soon, they arrived at Henry's tunnel. A tree had fallen across the tracks and blocked the entrance to the tunnel.
That tree will need moving. Henry knows everything about trees. I'm sure he can move this tree.
Move. Henry. Tree. Oh, wait up, Edward!
Then, they arrived at the cliff leading to Ulfstead Castle.
Hey, what are the express coaches doing here? We'll send Gordon to fetch them.
Gordon. Coaches. Fetch. Oh, man.
Just then, Emily rushed up to them. She looked worried.
Edward, it's Sally. She crashed off the road and now stuck in a muddy field.
Dear me. We must go and help her at once. James, see to it that these jobs are done. I'm leaving you in charge.
Edward, I'm not sure what... Oh dear. But now this means I'm in charge.
James chuffed off to find the other engines. Soon, he found Mavis, Thomas, Henry, and Gordon at Tidmouth Sheds.
Now then, engines. Edward has given me a list of jobs to give out to help clean up after last night's storm. So first... That's it. Okay, Mavis. It's your job to remove a tree from Henry's tunnel.
But I'm not strong enough to move a tree, James.
That's right. So, Thomas will help you out. What? But, next, Henry, you are to... Fetch, that's it. You are to fetch Gordon's coaches from Ulfstead Cliffs. And that leaves you, Gordon. Oh, of course. You are to shunt some trucks at Brendan Docks.
Shunting trucks? But I have an express engine, not a shunting engine.
Are these high cliffs? I'm not very fond of heights.
Oh dear.
James, should I do the shunting at Brendan?
Quiet, please. These are Edward's instructions. Now off you go, engines.
Oh, the indignity!
Do you know anything about tree, Thomas?
No. But it all sounds strange to me.
The four of them wasn't sure about this, but they knew what it meant to be really useful and went to work. James was feeling pleased with himself.
Right. What would Edward do next? Oh yes, supervise the work. Besides, that's what a Fat Controller would do.
Soon, James arrived at the yards. Bill and Ben were bumping and bashing the trucks.
I'm better at this than you, Ben. No, I am. Stop it, you two, or there'll be... trouble. Sorry, James. We'll get the truck back. No. You two stay here and carry on with your shunting. I'll get the truck.
Meanwhile, Thomas and Mavis were at Henry's tunnel. A rope was attached between the tree and Mavis, and she was pulling as hard as she could, but the tree didn't move.
Here, let me have a try.
Are you stronger than me?
If me, Percy and James can get a special train to Olmsted Castle 2 years ago, I see no reason why I can't move a tiny piece of wood.
But before they continue, a truck rolled by and then James arrived.
Hello, James. What should we do now?
Carry on, you two. Great job.
At the moment, Henry was at the cliffs. He could see the coaches on the other side, but he was scared when he looked down.
Okay, Henry. Don't look down. I still can't reach! Where did that come from?
Sorry, Henry. Took a wrong track by mistake. I've got to get that truck all burst.
Ow! That hurt.
At the docks, Gordon was shunting the trucks, and they were singing rudely at him.
Be quiet! Oh, the indignity! If it turns out James only gave me this job so he wouldn't need to do it, I'll push him into a muddy field. Oh.
Meanwhile, Emily and Edward were at Farmer McColl's fields. Sally was stuck deep in a muddy field, so deep that even Mater can't pull her out. But Edward knew what to do. Soon, a strong rope was fastened between Sally and Edward, and then with all his strength, he pulled Sally out of the mud.
Good, that's over.
I wonder how the other engines are getting on their own.
Well, I left James in charge, so... Oh dear, I left James in charge!
At the tunnel, Thomas was trying to move the tree, with no success.
I know. Why don't we both pull the tree?
Yes. And why didn't I think of that in the first place either?
So Mavis coupled up behind Thomas and pulled as hard as she could. Then, there was one mighty pull. The tree moved to the side of the tracks, freeing the tunnel.
Yes, we did it!
Right. Let's get a flatbed truck and a breakdown crane. Gordon, you did a great job.
Oh, it was nothing really. Peace and quiet. Hello, Henry. Still not got those coaches yet?
I can't do it, Gordon. These cliffs are too high.
I've got an idea. If you close your eyes, I can guide you to the coaches.
Henry liked the idea, and he closed his eyes and moved slowly toward the coaches. Soon, with Gordon's help, he coupled up to the coaches and brought them back. Later, they arrived at the yards with the coaches and met Edward and Emily.
Hello, you two. I see you got the coaches back. Well done, Gordon.
Actually, it was me, Edward.
You? But you don't like heights. How did you... Oh well, as long as you got the job done. Now, Gordon, did you move that tree off the line?
No, I've been shunting up Brendan.
But then, what's Mavis doing? You moved the tree!
Yes, with Thomas's help.
Oh, hello, Edward. You're back. Look, I'm sorry about the work. I've got a little confused and...
For what, James? You did an excellent job.
Excellent?
Very clever. The way you switch things around like that? Great job. You know, I think I'll leave you in charge more often.
James was pleased with himself, and so was the Fat Controller when he found out. That night, all the engines were talking about the day's work.
You should have seen Henry, so brave on those cliffs.
Yes, but you sorted out those troublesome trucks, Gordon.
And I couldn't move that tree without Thomas.
Oh, thank you.
What was your favorite part of today, James?
But James couldn't hear, nor did he answer. He was so tired after the day's events that he fell fast asleep.